What's going on, YouTube friends? Welcome to the video. Now this isn't just any video. If you've seen the other ones I've posted so far, then you know that this is the video. This is the thing. And if you haven't seen them before, then it's still the thing. You just don't know what the thing is yet. So here's the thing. In my first videos, I talked about how a lot of the content on this channel would be based around a big project that I would be unveiling. And so this is to kind of announce and describe what that project is so you know what you can expect to get out of me and what I'll be talking about. I've seen friends of mine who have turned 30 ahead of me. They all had what they called their 30 before 30 list. What's up guys, Jameson checking in here. Now although I'm proud of what the little guy on the screen is doing, once again he forgot to get all the right audio clips he needed for this video. So in the next bit you're going to hear him say 30 for 30 several times when he means 30 before 30. It'll all make sense in a minute. Just give it a chance. Now I need to make clear, so if those friends watch this, I'm not bashing a 30 for 30 list. It's a wonderful thing. You do you. So if you don't know what a 30 for 30 list is, it basically is just a bucket list to do by the time you turn 30. But I was thinking about it one day and I realized I just felt like that was such a defeatist attitude. Like by the time you hit 30, your life is done. You gotta like accept reality, so you gotta get all this stuff in before then. I feel like my 30s are gonna be the best decade I have ever had for sure, and possibly the best decade of my life. So I wasn't on board with the idea of a 30 before 30. And I realized if I wanted this to be my best decade ever, that I am falling far short of being the person who was able to take advantage of those years. So I have actually created something that I call 30 for 30s. And I just threw the S on there so it's not 30 for 30, which is the ESPN thing. And I don't know, secretly I guess I'm just terrified Disney's gonna sue me, but whatever. What it is it's a list of 30 goals or skills to learn or things to do that I have deemed as worthy of the man who is going to actually rock my 30s. So that's why it's 30 for 30s. So it's a long list. I'm not going to get into the whole list of this on this video because it's just too much. But it is kind of broken down into 8 categories. So I will get into what the 8 categories are so you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. So here are the 8 categories with a brief description of the kinds of goals that you will find therein. 1. Habit development. There are a lot of bad habits that I possess that should be replaced by better habits that I do not currently possess. Like becoming a morning person. So critical to the man that I want to be, but I am not quite there by a long shot. 2. Health. None of these goals are actually so much weight loss related as far as like setting a specific goal. I feel like that's dangerous because that means I'm not making lifestyle changes. I'm just making changes to reach a weight, kind of like the bad ex-boyfriend who changes just to get the girl back, and then when she gets him back he really hasn't changed at all. I think we all know somebody like that. So they're more like life fitness and healthy lifestyle goals in terms of eating and taking care of my body. I mean, I want to be one of those 80-year-old guys that I see at the gym every week. Every week I see them there and they're just like, I mean, they're only doing like 20 pounds here or they're walking laps or something, but they don't care. That's not why they're there. They're not there to impress people like I claim I'm not there for. They're there for their own sake. I want to be that guy. 3. Finances. My parents have got to be so disappointed in me, and I can't really blame them for that. They tried to teach me to be good with my money. The most ironic thing is I was a finance major after I changed from an accounting major. I've been living a lie. For some reason I've never been very good with my money. So mostly these goals are about learning to live within a budget, control my expenditures, and how to increase my inflow of income through different means. I've been lucky to always be employed and never being over my head. But one day I'm going to be responsible for other humans, including tiny ones, and I can't have those financial liabilities and risks, so I've got to get it in gear now. I've already actually been making changes, thank goodness. So that's what money's about. Number 4, adventurous. I almost titled this one #Wanderlust. Honestly, this category kind of maybe you could say would fall more under a 30 before 30 list because there are more things to do. Because sometimes you just need to like stimulate your soul. And that sounded super millennial. I might as well put some Chainsmokers on in the background right now. So just one quick example from this. I'm lucky enough to have my birthday fall on a day where my golden birthday, the birthday that you turn the year, the day of the month you were born on, is at a point where I'm actually an adult and can do something really cool about it. So I want to go on a golden birthday trip. Keeping details under wraps for now, but it's going to be dope. Number 5. I call this one life philosophy. This one I'll probably have to do a video all on its own just about this section because it's an interesting one. Basically, between my education, my life experiences, my religious convictions, and all that stuff, I have a pretty clear idea of who I am and who I want to become. The goals within this one are to try and help me keep those ideas and philosophies near and dear to me so that I kind of can maintain the vision I have for who I am and build upon it. Number 6, creativity. Yet another very millennial sounding goal basket. I've come to learn what I really care about in life, what I'm passionate about. Passionate. I actually hate that word because it just sounds so hollow that it gets used so much. Ugh. I'd like to once again apologize to any of my friends who think that passionate is a word to build your life on. Anyway, I figured out what I really get a kick out of doing. We'll put it that way. And for me, that's storytelling. I have just come to love the idea behind a story. And you think about it, stories are one of the few things that have endured from the beginning of man. We've always used stories to educate and to entertain. And so I want to develop that in me. And I want to find outlets to apply that and to just kind of become a storyteller. And this YouTube channel is one experiment in that. I also hope to take my career further in a direction where I can use those skills of storytelling to educate and entertain. All right, so 7 is kind of an embarrassing one. It's called being an adult, and it's learning to do things that I should, or not even just learning, but doing the things I know I should be doing. A prime example with this one is taking care of my car. Now, any of you that know me, when it comes to taking care of my car, I don't. Whatever it is, I don't do it. It's really sad. And so it's about time that stopped. And another one I'm actually really pumped about is to learn to do home repairs. Electrical, plumbing, knocking down building walls. I don't know about that far. So yeah, these are about learning to do things that I should know how to do on my own so I don't have to call my dad or my mom every time that I need to actually do something like this. Now, number 8 is probably the silliest name and the weirdest to describe, but it's a real thing. It's called being a member of humanity. I've become such an awkward human. My introvert side has grown so strong. I just don't seek engagements with strangers. I feel like that's led to me missing out on a lot of opportunities to meet some really cool people and to make some really cool memories. So, that is it. That is the summary of the 8 categories that my goals fall under. And now is the fun part. So far, my videos have all been me just sitting here talking to you. And although there will definitely be more like this, I'm going to start actually filming stuff in different locations. Meaning sometimes I'll sit over here. Although that's not technically wrong, I mean more like taking my camera with me as I do stuff to work on these goals, to document what I'm doing, my successes, my failures, so you can kind of see how I come back from that. And although it's going to be awkward in the beginning, because I'm going to become one of those people who always has their camera with them, it's going to be a lot of fun, and that's where the real value is going to come into play for anyone who's watching this. It's going to be a good time, we're going to have a lot of fun here, and you're going to see me embarrass myself quite a few times, there's no doubt about that. Like, I already have some ideas for videos that personally terrify me, but, you know, that's why I'm doing this, to get out of my dang comfort zone and start doing stuff. So go ahead and click subscribe if you're down for that. Like this video, all the little things that make me happy, do them if you so desire. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one, but until then, stay blessed.